everyone, this is Judy.
This is Menna.
And welcome to Sustain the Talk. This is not your regular sustainability podcast. Here, we will be discussing Sustainability Goal 4, Quality Education for All.
We're going to discuss all the skills you need for life, the kind of stuff that really makes a difference. So join us as we unpack what it really means to have good access to education and how it can change the world.
Welcome with us, our first and dearest guest of all, our respected Mr. Mohamed Rashwan. ازي حضرتك؟
ازيك يا جودي؟
ايه الأخبار؟
أنا الحمد لله.
It's our great pleasure and honor having you today.
That's my pleasure. بجد والله يعني I'm very very happy to join your podcast today and hope it will go good inshallah.
We're very excited to have you.
Mr. Rashwan, it's really our pleasure. Can you tell me more about who is the real Mohamed Rashwan?
First of all, Mohamed Rashwan, 58 years now. Okay, 35 years of teaching. I like math only.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I adore teaching math. That's all.
I have a question for you about being a math teacher. What got you to start your teaching journey in the first place?
I believe in grade 6 or 7, when the math teacher used to ask some questions or explaining in general, I used to raise my hand to ask the teacher to explain more for the students.
That's very sweet.
To let them know more about the idea that he is explaining, because I found it will be much more easier if he add a little bit in his explanation. It will clarify more what the ideas that he used to teach. So from here I noticed that I like math. I'm passionate in this subject, and I began my journey in 1989.
That's really nice. So it's been a passion for you since you were very young. It's not
Yes.
something
And
like
I'm not
new.
good in any subject except math.
That's
by
very
the way.
ironic. That's very, very ironic.
Mr. Rashwan, حضرتك اتخرجت من ايه؟
دي قصة تضحك شوية، لأن أنا كنت GCE student
حضرتك
in
كنت
1985. Yes. And after finishing GCE, I should be in engineering, but for comic reason, because it's really ironic, because I did math, a syllabus which is not accepted in engineering, but it's only in 1985. But before that, it is accepted.
That's so
that's
unfortunate.
why. So which the next best option or best choice? It was major accounting, to be in business administration business, but majoring accounting. So I finished majoring accounting in 1989, and we were only the 8 accountants in Egypt that study accounting in English.
Wow.
But I didn't go further in accounting because it's not my passion. But it's like math, so that's why I go for studying it, and I enjoy it. So after I finish, I found one of the very, very famous math teachers, Dr. Maher Gizawi. He asked for assistance. So I go working with him for 1 year, and then I go back teaching GCE and teaching the subject, the major syllabus that was the reason for not being in engineering. The first subject I did as the first code or the first syllabus I did teach, which is the reason for not entering engineering. And from this date, I am still teaching O-level, AS-A2, boards, Cambridge, Edexcel, London board, and so on. And I really, every day, I'm enjoying what I'm doing.
And you became Egypt's favorite math teacher.
I believe it's idea of once you are passionate in a certain major or whatever, if you do it with love, it will reach your students, it will reach the parents, it will reach everywhere, and you will succeed in what you are doing.
So you think that this is the reason that made you very loved within your students, is that they felt reciprocity in this love. You know, you genuinely love your students. You don't make them feel as if you're forced to teach them.
You know, I'm not just loving my students. I attend most of their ceremonies.
Aw.
Because
so
it's
cute.
not a matter of a teacher and the student.
It's a family.
It's a life. It's really life between you and the family. I believe in this. They are my big family. So that's why I interfere in some decisions that they used to take in their life. And even when someone get engaged, she used to bring her fiancé asking me, do you agree or disagree?
We'll be calling you in future telling us about
I will.
I believe I'm a good advisor in this issue only, not in all.
You're definitely a father figure to many. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Mr. Rashwan, speaking of father figures, what would you say to people who shift their careers?
As someone who has
Yes.
shifted your career, يعني اللي هو
Yes. The fact is, I don't believe in a certain career. If you are passionate in a certain item, no matter what it is. One of my son, and he don't know what major he like. He said, I like dancing. I told him, go for dancing. I will enter courses for dancing. Okay, go for it. After that, no, I don't like it. You shift whenever possible, but you have a certain passion. At least you have to find your passion. Even if your passion, one of the very famous examples that I used to give in this case, the barber in Egypt, Hisham Rabia. He's passionate in just cutting hairs, and now he is one of the best ever names ever, and have branches everywhere.
Interesting.
So his passion is in this item. So don't ever minimize your passion.
طيب, I have a question.
Yes.
Some students join a major they're certainly interested in, but after years of studying this major, they suddenly shift their career. What do you think is the reason behind that? What's the reason people just leave their passion or their so-called passion behind to do something else?
Look, Judy, one of the cases that I face mainly is that before entering the university, you used to choose, I like computer science. You like computer science, or you know that computer science will be the best way for raising money. No, it's the best. So that's why we go for computer science, because it is one of the majors that will let you earn money. It's not a passion. The point is, if you are shifting your career, no problem. I know a lot of math teachers. They are doctors, and then they shift career. If you are shifting your career and you find it's okay, and you can do great job in it, okay, go for it. No problem in shifting career. I don't have a problem in shifting a career.
طيب, هل حضرتك شايف ان there could be an economic, like the economic reasons,
100%.
economic pressures could be causing these
100%.
career shifts?
Most of you even graduated from AUC or whatever majors. After that, we found them, our colleagues, teaching IGCSE, because it earned a lot of money. Since you are a teacher in IG.
Oh, well, good to know.
So even a doctor, okay, I'm going to teach biology. Anyone, I'm going to teach math, business, economics. Yes, one of the major reasons is the economic situation, and I want to raise money by any means. And I believe this is not a correct decision from my point of view, because one of the best ever in the world, doctors, Magdi Aoub, he said 3 letters that are very, very important for your career. PPH. He said P, passion, P, persistence, and H, humbleness. So when I heard these 3 words, I have only one word that I believe in, passion. But when I heard about the other 2 words, I found he's very, very logical. And even after 35 years of teaching, you are still having, you have to be searching for a new way for explaining. And this is, for me, mainly when I take a shower, Really, we have found, have a way to teach vectors, one of the very important titles that students can't understand. And I go teaching by another way, the vectors, which is one of the very 3D shapes or 3D trigonometry. Bardo, for once I'm driving, doing anything, I'm thinking all time how to enrich my way of teaching. And this is from the fact of being passion. Bas. And humbleness also. Don't ever believe that you are the best. If you believe so, you're not going to produce any better ideas or any better ways.
You'll never become a better version of yourself if you think you're the best.
Yes.
So you always keep on improving. Correct.
That's why for 35 years you are still working and you are enjoying. And I believe the rest of the teamwork enjoying with me, whether they are teachers or assistants or even students. And parents, by the way. Because one of the new inventions that in Egypt is the first time to apply it from 2 months ago, and I believe Minna attended this new version of Rashwan.
Not really.
Is to teach and keep the parents updated in the class. Yani, inside the class while you are working, you are telling the parents your son is doing well, he forgot his calculator today, and so on. You are sending messages through the class.
I remember whenever I attend, you'll be like, منا عمرو حضرت النهارده
Yes.
نحب نرحب بيها.
اهو ده البوينت اللي هي ده الجديد بقى ان انت يو ار شينج، دي حاجه اسمها من قلب الحدث. من قلب الحدث ده البيرنتس بيعرفوا اون ذا سبوت. منها جت وحاجات بقى بتحصل
طب نسيت
لذيذة.
الكتاب
بصي كل حاجه لدرجه ان في مره كنا صورناهم كمان. We took
كل
a
مرة.
photo for the students and one of the moms noticed that her daughter is not attending. She sent a message, where is
the girl.
فلانة الفلانية. اوكي. فبعدين 2 minutes and I found her clapping in the door.
hilarious.
I was in the bathroom. بس فكانت مسوخة بس. فده كان البوينت يعني بس.
Mr. Rashwan, as someone who has taught teenagers for decades, okay, and in comparison to your generation, what is, and I've noticed you've talked a lot about passion and working hard and all of that, and definitely that isn't much in our generation.
Yes.
That passion, we ما بنصدق give up. What do you think is that one skill for life that is necessary for this generation that your generation had it naturally?
The main reason I believe responsibility. You don't have responsibility at all, and even the responsibilities that you used to take, at any time you fed up and I'm not going to continue. And this happened, I'm sorry, yani, in a lot of the percentage increasing in divorcing for early, for parents young and, but in your age. And as I am monitoring this part, I found in a lot of مش teenagers, so I mean graduates or
Adults, like new adults, yes.
But new adults, yes, 20s and 30s. They don't continue because they don't want more responsibility. Yani, and this, I believe, because of a problem with the parents. They didn't force, not force, I don't know a exact reason. I cannot put my hand on a reason.
You can't tell why
Why?
responsibility is way less in our generation than yours.
Yes, but maybe هو as the idea of responsibility, I don't like to take more responsibilities except mine and even yours. You used to share it with your friends, your mom if it's close to you or anyone close to you. But that's the main reason. My advice is only, you have to try. You have don't surrender easily and so on.
دلوقتي عايزين نعكس الرولز بقى، بما اننا قلنا كل حاجة وحشة عن الجنريشن بتاعنا. نشوف حاجة وحشة عندكم بقى. What do you think is the skill that we have developed as Gen Z that your generation was not fortunate or lucky enough to have? Giving بقى السوشيال ميديا والكونكشنز الكتيرة اللي عندنا دلوقتي وكده.
بصي هقول لك حاجة. هو احنا as teachers، يعني as teacher خلي بالك بس الحاجة دي، بقينا because of the high technology and whatever you are dealing with to this years or days, في two issues يعني I noticed. First, I used to be asked questions. Never ever anyone of my students had asked me before. Because of some students used to go deeper in math and ask you questions that for me, from where you got these questions. The other one, it's a negative part.
What you're saying, this is back then, not now.
Yes.
Now students don't ask deep questions.
لا, students now ask deep questions.
Okay, yeah, got
because of the high technology and they are searching everywhere. This is never ever done before. And the negative side, this is the positive side. The negative side is we are facing a problem to make the students wake up to understand what we are saying. Not even to understand, wake up just to be attending.
To hear, yeah.
To hear,
I can relate, yes.
Yes. And what is يعني بالنسبة لي it's غريبة جدا. They are girls. يعني girls, the percent of girls are more than boys.
Okay.
That used to sleep in the classes. You need to please wake up first and then I'm going to explain. But هم دول التو a positive and a negative. فهو ده البوينت اللي بتكلم فيه. انت كنت بتقصدي حاجه تانية؟
انا كان قصدي بقى like future wise, career wise. احنا لما بنيجي نجهز للفيوتشر بتاعنا او لما بنيجي نجهز life skills عامه. What is something we have as a generation that you didn't have?
لا, انتوا generation عندكم open minded more than us by big gap يعني. فاهمه؟ احنا كان زمان just engineering and medicine and full stop. But we are sitting now today because you are open-minded or you are thinking about to do a new thing. Even being an assistant in grade 11 or 12, this is amazing. Gaining responsibility and thinking more wide. Applications done in WhatsApp or media, it's very, very, very يعني good things concerning your age, and this could be a negative for I am now responsible, or I am now independent. So I will take my decisions. I'm good. I'm getting money and so on.
ما صدقنا بقى.
بالظبط كده. بس طبعا big advantage the way of thinking is much more better.
We're more creative. We're more
more creative.
Yes.
More creative.
Got it.
In many fields. يعني sometimes I find my students getting asking me and I have a certain approach. If we apply it, it will make you better. It will make you better. خلاص. In taking covering students or the follow up of the students and so on. It's nice. I like to sit with them, hearing their ideas. But by the way, I'm sorry for the bad grammar all the way.
براحتك خالص. Thank you, Mr. Rashwan. It's been a great pleasure.
وانا والله
an amazing start to our podcast.
انا فرحان جدا, وانتوا من الناس اللي انا بحبهم قوي برضو من my students, سواء السنه اللي فاتت او السنه دي. فيعني
اوعدك اني احضر كل الحصص.
بليز. بس لا بجد انا ميرسي جدا جدا جدا, ويا رب كده اشوفكم متألقين في مجال الاعلام وفي جميع المجالات in general.
If you have liked this episode, follow us at Sustain the Talk, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Spotify. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.